Solid.
Hello.
Well, I'm hoping it's saying it's coming together. There you go. Dun dun dun.
I can tell you straight up that I'm going to have too many jobs because I'm going to have to write down the names of everybody who wants a reading.
All right. Well, let
So
me do this. Why don't you
give me this page?
Use.
And you can find the rest of those.
So you got the first one out.
I have the first one.
All right.
All right. Oh, why have I gone to sleep? That's not good.
No, wake yourself up.
I'm not live here. What's going on? There we are.
Be.
Okay. Goodness sakes alive.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we're just gonna.
Right.
There we go. Oh, that's Seven of Swords. I thought you said Seven.
No,
of
that's
Cups.
not the right thing.
I thought you said Seven of Cups.
No, I'm saying where the heck is the? Oh, come on.
What are you
There we are.
It'll be perfectly okay. Don't pay. There's no cause for alarm.
All right. Hello.
We almost know what we're doing.
All right. Maureen is here. I'm going to start the list. Maureen, Joanne, Anita. I don't know if Joanne and Anita both want a card.
Well, you're going to have to holler. Hello, Gilda. You made it. You made it. You made it. That's
Gilda
wonderful.
wants, right?
Probably. She hasn't said so, but I would imagine she does. I'm just trying to find the cards. It was so well prepared. It's been today has got away from us. We've been running around faster than a speeding bullet. And I'm looking for the Five of Wands.
Tina, Consorti.
Hello, Tina.
Amy. Yes, we are doing readings.
Yes, we are. We're going to do our Tarotscopes first.
I put you all on the list.
When we're sort of, yes, Gilda, you're on the list.
You're on the list.
You're on the list. Your name is on the list.
Gosh, I almost think we should do the scopes at the end, the way it's going here.
Well, we could, but we've got to start somewhere.
Okay.
Which is that people are joining us, so it's no panic, It's just taking a while. They don't expect us to be on time.
I have Amy and Tina and Mike and everybody on that page.
And you need not bother a skittle.
I've got everybody.
Put that to the back of that one.
Okay. All right, so I'll start off. Hi, Chris. Hi, Marianne.
Now we got some people joining us. Five of Pentacles.
Chris, if you want to... Oh, yep, okay.
You gotta ask if
it's gonna take a while.
Card.
We're gonna do kind of like a double show tonight.
Yeah, you're gonna get bored with us
because we're gonna read the Tarotscopes.
I wish they'd just shut up. There you go, Five of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Oh, I know that one. That's the. Excuse us, we're rather well to do.
Do you have any more asking on your page?
Gilda has a question. If you want to write it down. Well, will my ex be stationed next? He's up for promotion. That can change things from the last time I asked. Thank you both.
Okay.
Okay, can you take that now?
All right, so I'm going to talk to you about the Tarotscopes.
Okay.
I'm going to get bored. So for anybody who doesn't know, what I do is... Okay, Tammy,
take that one.
I got you.
King of Wands.
I take where the planets are and what they're doing, and then I pull a card for each sign, and I write a scope. So they're called Tarotscopes. So the Tarotscopes for June.
She's pretty spooky good at it, actually.
All right. So this says, first thing, keep this date open, June the 10th, and set your alarm clock to be up for sunrise, about 6:30 a.m.
Really?
Yep.
What's going on there then?
You will see that there will be an amazing new moon and solar eclipse in Gemini.
Eclipses.
And it will set an interesting tone for the weeks ahead. So we're also dealing with all these retrogrades, and now we're going to have, hi Pam, I'll put you on the card list. And I did for you too, Nesha. So you see we're going to have a solar eclipse.
Oh, no.
And solar eclipses can rid us of something masculine, some sort of power play or an actual male, something that was no longer needed. So get up 6:30 in the morning if you want to see the eclipse on June the 10th. Now, we have been through an awful lot in May. We managed that lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, if you remember right, the end of May. So we can handle anything, right? We can handle anything now.
We can handle it.
We got through May. Hey, we got through 2020. The bigger news is, though, that Saturn is in Aquarius and that is the ancient ruler of Saturn. And Uranus is in Taurus, and Uranus is the modern ruler of Aquarius.
Yep.
So, Uranus is going to square Saturn. Squares mean lessons, and we're involving Saturn, who is the lesson keeper, you know. So there's going to be some things that if we want to take stock and learn, we could really make the most of these aspects. Then Mars is going to join in this thing because it's going to be in Leo at the tail end of the month, and it's going to oppose Saturn and square Uranus. So Mars makes things a little more aggressive. So to me, this might bring about things for us to ponder and plan that affect long terms. You know, like the next 10 to 20 years of your life. So I can't help but think of some good things that might come from the lessons that we learned in the past, and that the planets will benefit for better choices made by humans going forward.
Oh, that'd be good. We're pretty good at making crap choices.
This
as
planet
humans.
in particular. I do feel a lifting of the insane and a little brighter time ahead in spite of Mercury retrograde. But remember, when we have these retrogrades, it's time to rethink, redo, and replan. And there's something coming, honestly, the last 2 weeks of June, that could really get you planning a long-term thing.
Long-term things are good.
All right.
I got your cards organised.
All right,
here.
in that time. So you
look at that. Well, first off, you're going to need to put Skittle. You're just gonna. I'm going to go put her away.
You
actually,
have more people on the list.
Yeah. So there's a S Rosie and a C and Wendy. Wendy says, "Please give my reading to someone who needs it. Love to all, blessed be."
S Rosie and C.
C, just C. C underscore.
Okay.
C underscore. She says, "Hope all is well. Is there a list? There is a list, C underscore.
On the list.
And you are on it. Is Anton British? I feel at home. Anton is...
He's a Brummie.
I'm a Brummie. You should... I apologise for the... All right.
Alicia and Nessa, if you want cards, let me know. All right. So first up is Aries.
First up is like, comment, and subscribe. So Aries, I suppose that being the... Where is the bleeding one first? Is these
King
all back to
Wands.
front?
No, you have them second card, and I don't know why you have them second.
I don't know why I got that there.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll put that over there. Maybe that was supposed to be at the back.
I don't know.
Here we go. All right then. King of Wands. King of Wands. See it? See it? So Aries, the challenge this month, and these, by the way, are Lisa's Tarotscopes. I have nothing to do with them. So if you wish to complain, please write and protest in the strongest possible terms. Dear sir, I have to protest it. Yes, anyway.
Get on with it.
So the challenge this month will be to stand back, take a deep breath, and do not challenge authority.
Oh.
That's tough for Aries, really, isn't it, really? Because they're like bags of smoking straight up the middle.
Nesha, I do have you on the list for a card. Nessa Elliott needs to let me know if she wants a reading. Alicia, if you want a reading. And Savannah.
So we have a Nessa and Nesha. This is getting No,
oh,
come
dear.
on. This is starting to be overload now.
All right.
Cats, no, please. Away off the table. Go on, get down.
All right.
Come
So
on.
what's the rest of Aries?
I'm trying here. All right. So do not challenge authority is the tip for the top here. Even if you truly do know better, keeping the peace. Excuse me. Keeping the peace and not being seen as, oh, and I told you so, is a much better way to go.
Alrighty.
Hang on, we ain't quite done yet. Just offer help and guidance if asked. And after things have been done the way the boss wanted, I know it's hard, would you please? I know it's hard when you can see ahead and understand the pitfalls, but as long as no one is being hurt, my advice is the same. Lisa's advice, not mine. Wait it out, do your best without trying to force issues, alrighty?
All right.
So we're going to need that one again. Now, let me just 2 seconds. I'm just going to cover this because the time to prevent an accident is before it happens. I'm going to stand that there if
Nobody
I can.
See it, I don't think.
I don't know. Maybe. Now they can't.
Do you just relax your little self? All right. The next card up is for Taurus, and it's the Seven of Swords.
All right.
Okay.
Bob Fleming.
Yeah. Okay. Now is the time to hold on to what you have worked for and not allow someone else to strip you of your hard-earned assets. This might include your reputation.
Ooh, hey, I can hold the card now.
Your prized possessions, or even hard-earned cash. This is not a time to lend either. You may never see the item again, or if you get it back, it won't be anywhere near the condition that you lent it in.
Oh dear.
And don't be lending cash.
Well, you won't get that back.
You know, it will be kind of like, oops, I'm sorry, but I dinged your car. Lay low. Keep to yourself and offer calm communication or alternative solutions instead of getting personally invested. All right. Dawn says she wants to hear from her father. Well, we don't really do channeling in this group reading.
That could be
but
wild.
What we can do is pull a card and give a message from the card. And Mary wants a card. Do you have anybody on your list over there?
Not right now.
Okay.
I take it you've got C underscored, which is good.
I did.
So, believe it or not, we've got yet another King of Wands. So there we go, isn't it? Where did you just read? Where were you?
Gemini's the Five of Wands.
Okay, we're not quite there yet. Sorry.
That's the one you put to the back, I think.
I'll have it in a moment.
There you go.
All right. Five of Wands. Sorry. Wait. Where the hell? What?
I don't know. You put the pages all out of order.
Stop it now. That's why I'm getting all confused.
This is Gemini.
Yeah, page numbers are a good thing.
Right,
if strangely the second half doesn't follow on from the first. All right. So, Gemini,
yes, Kim.
the
Gotcha.
Five of Wands. So, well, if anyone could stay focused on 5 things or more at the same time, it's you, dear Gemini. You think? Yeah, they can juggle a few things, that's for sure. You have so much on your plate, so many things to be decided and move on. Lisa would suggest having a look at your natal chart to see where the big stuff is going to get set things going.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on there.
You can ask her about it. Go on, ask her about it. She'll tell you. But at any rate, you may feel like you have to keep your head on a swivel in order not to miss important informational offers. She does feel that things will settle a bit after the new moon in Gemini on the 10th. But you'll probably feel its effects for the next 4 weeks afterwards. She says harvest as much as you can and set things going, especially clearing up things on old lists and things you have felt were hanging over you.
Right,
yes,
Gemini's going to have the new moon. It's going to have Sun in Gemini, obviously, for a lot of the month. And Mercury retrograde. And yeah.
Revisit, redo, rethink. It's a good time for that.
And Savannah says, oh, look, all these communication issues. You would think Mercury is retrograde or something.
Oh, surely not.
All right. 5 of Pentacles is the card for Cancer for June. What a new moon for Cancer. Mars and Venus will team up that day and offer you all kinds of deep, heartfelt energies to begin anew. Are you listening, Pam? Venus might get you all nostalgic, but Mars offers just the energy you need to recharge your passions and get moving forward. It's been a long time since you've allowed yourself a little you time.
Oh, you time.
I know maybe you have been your own company for a while now, but I mean to let your mind focus on just yourself and your own future. June could help you get things into perspective big time and really help you see what your future holds. The trick will be to let go of past hurts and disappointments. Ness is a Gemini too, and Pam said, I am, laugh out loud.
All right then. So now it's me. It's all about me.
Oh, look, you get to read.
It's all about me.
That is not the 9 of Cups.
You're right. That's the 9 of Pentacles. We have to find the 9 of Cups. Did I not pick it?
You said you knew what it looked like. But...
I do. I thought I read 9 of... I filled that. Can I have this one instead? It's much nicer.
The 9 of Cups is a good card.
Where's the wish card?
You read it, I'll find it.
All right. You find the card, so I'll read about it. So apparently,
Leo.
I don't know that. You notice how incredibly well prepared we were for this.
Oh, yeah,
yes. So there we go. 9 of Cups. Hold it up.
I'm also an Aquarius, Kim.
So Lisa feels this month could be a positive turning point with some long worked on plans. Are you kidding, right? That would be good. It's like the new moon begins a special blending of all the myriad things you might have just been quietly getting on with. So watch out for things that to make huge leaps forwards and for plans to start to solidify.
Yay!
Things you now redo or add just that little bit of effort and focus will turn out to be amazing. Goy, blimey. The best is yet to come. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
That's good.
I'll take it. Please
All
don't
right.
go to sleep, Skittle. Go away.
Queen of Swords.
I've got her here.
Queen of Swords.
Go away.
Virgo.
Would anybody like a free cat?
There may be a big focus on living arrangements. You may decide to offer space to someone as a roommate, or you may decide you want to clear the decks and make a move yourself, or you might fight for independence and decide to live on your own. Whatever happens, this could be a bold month for you.
Yes.
I know change is difficult and that you're not the most nomadic of signs, but I do feel, again, that this is a positive time for you to make long-term plans for the future. All right, Jessica, I got you.
And Radha as well. If I've murdered your name, forgive me. I'm from Birmingham.
A future that will work best for your highest good. R-A-D-H-A.
Yeah, I think it's Radha. I could be wrong, but who knows? Perhaps I murdered it.
Okay.
So, all right. So we'll do Libra next then.
What is her question? She said,
She just may I ask a question? Of course, if you have a question, please ask away. Stick it in the chat, and then we'll know. Then we can see.
Right. I think everybody should listen to all of these because there's a theme that goes along with the planets, and then the cards make them individual to.
This is the amazing
signs.
thing. We're just going through the Tarotscopes right now, but the amazing thing certainly you'll find is that it sort of solidifies. There's like there's like an oversoul to the kind of evening really when we do this, and there's like a theme you'll start to see, and it's a reading for everybody, even if you read in later or tune in later and all that sort of stuff.
Whoever's supposed to hear it.
Reach out to me today is her question or his question, because I don't know whether it's Rish.
Okay.
I have no idea who Ludwig Janus Anilius Humboldt or whatever, but no, putting it politely. You'll get about it kicked off in just a second, my friend. All right, so we've got the Ten of Wands, which is Libra, a sign of relief and releasing of burdens. I know looking at this card you might think it's negative, but look again. The person is dressed in orange, courage and strength, and has all the wands bundled up. It's almost to the town to offer them up to the folks that they belong to. Yep, you may just get some relief from other people, stupidity, relief from unjust treatment, relief from go on, I can't read the rest of it. Balance, financial burdens, I could keep going on, but I'm sure you get the idea. In fact, make a list of 10 things you would like lifted from and read them out aloud on the new moon. You will see things getting easier and easier as the summer comes and goes. Back to the good life for you, Libra. You're good at balancing things.
All right, I hope
out.
you were listening, Tina, to that one.
There you go.
Right.
Oh, it's Tina. Tina's Libra, isn't she?
Yep.
Perfect. Your turn.
Scorpio, King of Wands.
Yep, here we go. Got that one.
Don't be surprised if others look to you for your wisdom. Try to understand your experiences and your choices. There seems to be quite a few folks that will look to you for advice this month. It might be difficult for you to steer them. After all, I know you are like no other with Scorpio. So how could another benefit from your experience? It will be key to communicate very clearly and give disclaimers, like, unless you have the nerve, don't try it. All in all, I see you being very happy to share your wisdom, just not sure the seekers will be up to the job of executing it all for themselves. True exercises in altruism on your part,
all right.
Scorpio.
So let's just play catch up here just for a second. So Margaret needs a question. If you have a question, Margaret, go ahead and answer it.
No, go ahead and ask it.
Well, you can answer it too. I'm sorry.
I wrote Margaret down.
Thank you.
Yes.
Perfect. All right.
I didn't write the troll down.
No.
And then I wrote down Charlene.
Fine. And Radha, just so you know how this works, we're doing the Tarotscopes first. When we've finished the Tarotscopes, you may have noticed we've been making a list. We will announce when it's your turn. And so just hang in there. There's a fair few folks in front of you.
You are number 22 on the list. So
number
it's going to be a while before we get to you.
Anyway, so continuing with
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius, as my spell check sometimes does it. All right, Queen of Cups. Interesting. See, now this interesting is my Scorpio card, and you were just doing the King of Wands.
That's for Sag, though.
Yes, I know, but I'm just saying. Okay. Anyway, all right. So again, it's Lisa saying this. So when I say
is ruled by Mars and Scorpio is ruled by Mars, but if you want to start that business,
no, look, my poor brain, it won't cope. All right. So you're another sign Lisa sees big strides happening for. Your key to success will be focusing on the teeniest of details, the minutiae. The devil is in the details, you know. She knows you're very creative and love the details, so really this shouldn't be too difficult for you. She does see a lot of distractions and other people looking to looking for you to put out fires they started. Isn't that lovely? Oops! Help! But again, she feels you're operating from a place of nothing is going to bother me, bring it on. That's cool, that. I love it. I love that kind of place, and she does see you achieving great success this month, so that's cool. Not just on one thing either, but on many different things as diverse as health and finances, and just about anything else you care to put your focus on. Sounds like you're in clover this month. That sounds pretty darn good. All
right, Capricorn, 4 of Cups.
World domination.
That's for Capricorn. You, dear Capricorn, I feel a big shift from the why me to the why not me?
Why not me?
Imagine all the things that you could get done with a little good luck and some positive energy. So, what's stopping you? Stop talking about the bad stuff. Go ahead. Imagine all the things you could get done with some good luck and some positive energy.
Mm-hmm.
You will be amazed at the things that you can magic up for yourself. And those dear to you, dig in, oh earth sign, and get it, all of it, done.
All right, got another one for the list for you, which is Maxie, and would like to know if they are going to continue in their relationship with their girlfriend. Thank you very much. You're very welcome.
Okay.
We'll get around to you. Promise
and
we will.
Tammy, do you want a card?
All right. So I'll talk about... Actually, Aquarius is you, isn't it?
I have Tammy at number 10, but this would be a different Tammy. This would be Tammy Little.
Tammy 2. Tammy 2 times. Say everything 2 times, 2 times. Stop it. All right. Isn't
Aquarius the Emperor?
Emperor. I suppose I'll chuck this one in and you can do Pisces. All right. So whatever you're given to take care of this month, you will take care of to the very best of your ability. You know what? That's a pretty noble cause, that. That's not too shabby. Many might be in awe of how well you just get on with things, how well you organise and follow through, and how well you maintain your cool through it all. It's okay to let off steam when no one's around, though. But don't for a minute let anyone know you're sweating anything. Yeah? You've got this, and you've got that, and you've got just about everything, except turning over a piece of paper, everything you can imagine. So go with it, own it, and you will achieve a lot of great success and respect along the way. Not a sucky card.
Well, that was good.
So
that was for Aquarius. And I did have the same Tammy earlier. So, yes, I do have you down. Tammy, you're number 10.
And Gilia would like... will be called for the interview of the TV show that I applied for. Okay,
Giula.
Gilia, I'm sorry. I'm from Birmingham. I murder people.
It's fine.
Gilia, we got you on the list. We'll get to you.
All right.
All right, so
Yay,
Pisces.
Okay. Pisces is the Justice card.
All right.
Some legal matters might be coming to a close. It will be both a relief and possibly a bit of a letdown. Not that things are going to go badly. It's just that a door will finally be closing on a chapter, and you like to grieve a little bit before you truly enjoy the release. And B, I've got you. If you can schedule a couple of mental health or spa days to reset your perspective, that would be great.
Ooh, spa days.
It'll all come good in the end. You just need a little time to realign yourself for the new chapter.
There you go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Tarotscopes for June. Okay. So now you know.
So they will be available on your Karma Points receipts.
They will, as soon as I actually get around to putting them onto the system.
They will also, I'm going to put that paper in the hall at the shop, so if you want to come in and read them. Although some lady did steal a page that hers
That was lovely,
on
wasn't it?
during the psychic fair. But
I'll just take it. I would endeavour to shuffle these, but I'm not a shuffleist.
All right. Well, first up is Maureen.
Laurie.
Maureen.
Maureen?
Maureen. M-A-U-R-E-E-N. Maureen.
Okay. Does Maureen have a question?
No.
Who's starting first? Is it me or thee?
You, Maureen.
Oh, okay. All right then. So no question. We're just
She's
gonna.
on your list at the top, so.
She is.
Maureen.
Well, let me just see if there's a question. No, I had Gilda. I didn't have Maureen.
Oh, well, I don't know where Maureen is going. She's not on my list.
Well, if there's a Marine watching.
Maureen, what is wrong with you?
I don't know, but it's difficult and hard to pronounce. It's hard to pronounce and complicated. That's all I can say.
Maureen,
Listen,
this card is for you.
you married me. That's all I'm saying. Just
Maureen has no question. Yes.
calm down, Skittle. All right.
Maureen, he got a great card if he could get words out.
It's a bloody wonderful card, actually. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, and this really is quite an amazing card. Pamela signed it at the top, which is very meaningful. So it's a card that speaks of like old established money and the family unit and very sort of cohesive. But I think the real lesson for you here is this is one where the thing that is hidden in plain sight is right on the face of the card, and that is the alignment of the spheres, which are the spheres, the Sephiroth on the Tree of Life, on the Kabbalah.
So this is kind of about balance.
So this is very much about your personal spiritual development, I think. And sometimes learning to disconnect, and I'm feeling this, I'm going to go with my intuition at this point, learning to disconnect the buttons so people can't press them might be the way to go. I know it's easy when, to get caught up in somebody else's drama, but I believe true spiritual mastery is really engineering your willpower so that you always come at everything from a place of love. A lot easier said than done, an awful lot easier said than done. But if you can manage to do that, it's not going to be such like bash your head against the wall, bash your head against the wall, bash your head against the wall. You're going to somehow get yourself above it and be somewhat slightly aloof and certainly less bothered. So for you, this is, although, there's a lot of good family stuff going on here, the main thing is a lesson of spiritual growth. Find time for it.
All right. So I'm with Gilda.
Gilda! Hello, Gilda.
And Gilda's asking where her ex is
her ex is getting posted. He's got a promotion, apparently.
Well, as I recall...
I know what you said. I remember.
I think it was... I thought he was going to Nevada.
You did? Oh, excuse me.
And I don't know why, but I'm feeling that this may be an opportunity in Alabama.
Oh, all right.
So that's a whole different kettle of fish.
Ain't it just?
And I feel that he might want to go because of something else that's going on with a legal matter. Don't ask me. That's what I got.
Well, she did ask you.
All right. So I hope that helps, Gilda.
She said, we don't want that.
You don't want that.
I don't know what you have to understand. There's thank goodness, because she said Nevada and she don't want him in Nevada.
I'm thinking Alabama now, and there's because of some sort of legal thing. All right, Joanne, no question.
Virgo Sun would like a question.
Okay.
All right, so we'll stick you down.
All right.
You got a bit of a
Virgo Sun, you are number 28, and we are on number 3.
All right.
Number 3 is Joanne, no question.
Joanne, no question. What an unusual name, Joanne, no question.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a sucky card. This one, to me, is, if you like, God's promise of a happy marriage. We've got the old
I think
nuclear...
it's her wedding anniversary, either yesterday or today, Joanne.
Well, how about sweet?
Right?
How sweet is that? Well, that's pretty cool then. This is in a nuclear family, as it were, so to speak. We've got the house on the hill with the river running past, and it's much cause for celebration. So, I think this is really, sometimes it's okay just to chillax and focus on just being, just be and just embrace the happiness that surrounds you. This is very much, the culmination. It's in
Calm
fruition.
kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's cool.
Do I have to be here for the reading?
Well,
no.
You
can watch it back later and find yourself.
Yeah, well,
because you're number 22 and we're only on number 3.
Might be a while, so there you go. And Guap would like Guap Princess, can I have a reading or reading about my income, please? So
you have to Guap?
Yeah,
Princess.
GWAP Princess. I don't know. These are interesting names. That's what.
And this is money,
income. Yes.
Okay.
General reading or income.
I've got you, Kim, with the business guidance.
So yeah, just be and enjoy and embrace. And if it is indeed your wedding anniversary, cause for celebration. Happy anniversary.
All right. So I have my video has been interrupted. Okay.
No, I think you did that.
I have
apparently your broadcast has been paused. Why was I don't know what's going on.
Hopefully I'm back.
Maybe the intertubes are playing
I have
up.
Anita. Oh, celebrations. It looks like some difficulties are lifting. I feel like it's kind of 40 years last Sunday.
Congratulations.
Feel like, Anita, I feel like things are lifting, and I feel like there's something very positive going on with your ability to get around, your mobility. Not just like the pandemic lifting, but I feel like there's something going on health-wise that's making it a lot easier for you to move around. I don't know, maybe you're going to take some natural stuff like glucosamine or chondroitin, or I don't know, but I feel like there's something going on that's strengthening your physical body activity and really lifting your energy. So I see good things to celebrate.
Nice. Excellent. Who we got now?
Tina wants general.
Tina wants to be a general?
Tina wants to be a general.
Well, love is the law. Love conquers all, so mote it be. That really says it all. Couldn't ask for a nicer card. I absolutely love this card. It probably is my favourite card in the entire deck. You'll notice that she has come to the lion, and the lion is putty in her hands. If she'd been strong like bull, she'd be lunch. But oh no, she realises that love is the thing that fixes everything. And by feeding love into the situation, it just works. It only works 100% of the time, so why not give it a go? Notice the bless you.
I'm so sorry.
Notice the pollen here is I can tell. All horse and
all
everything.
All day I've been.
So she has this infinite loop sign above her head, which indicates you just can't run out of love. And in fact, the more love you push out, the more comes back to you. It's like trying to shovel water uphill with a broom or push water uphill with a broom. It just literally runs right the way around and washes. You can't run out of it. So feed love into the situation, even and especially if you find yourself in a difficult situation. It is so important to, I think somebody said bless you when you sneeze, but there are a couple of other people here. So yes, feed love into the situation. It will work. So Victoria would like to know about counselling or graphic design. She's a Taurus. And Stevie D would like a card, please. No question.
All right. I am up for Amy.
Amy. There you go. I'm going to need more water, I'll tell you.
Amy. I don't think you asked a question.
Well, while you dial back and see if you can do that.
Yep, you didn't ask a question, but I feel like things just got serious. That that you have to take a stand on something.
Just going to grab some
sometimes we can go with the flow and we can just kind of let people do their thing, and we try to be supportive and we make sure that everybody's okay. But I feel like something just got serious to the point, Amy, where you have to draw a line where you may have to say no for the first time, and it may make people really freaked out. But I think it's important that you stand your ground. So I think the reason you got the Emperor is so that you can demand the respect that you've earned and draw a line.
All right.
All right.
Can you add Elizabeth also, please? I'd like to know if she'd be finding a job soon or be called for the food bank where she applied 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
All right, so we might have to...
Mike with a health question.
All right, Mike, let's have a look and see what we got. Again, this could be the theme for the reading here.
This about balancing chakras.
It really is, yeah. Lisa sees this as the chakra lady, and I think you're a little bit away from your place of peace and power right now. And the trouble is, you know, when we find ourselves stressed out, wound up, talked up, etc., things start to manifest in our health. You know, that's what disease really is, to be honest. Dis-ease. So, you know, I know you're very good at looking out for other people and giving the shirt off your own back, but if you don't take time to look out for yourself, you can't look out for anybody. So I think really you need to sort of just bring yourself back in, do a little bit of, you know, physical work on your breathing, work on your, just trying to calm yourself a little bit. Calm yourself, center yourself. If you can, if you do any kind of energy work at all, it would be a real good time to like work through your chakras and find anything that's not really sort of functioning exactly right and put some focus there and balance it. But I think the most important thing for you is like a little reset is necessary here. I think if you can just like bring yourself back to center, bring yourself back to your place of peace and power, you're going to be back to firing on all cylinders fairly quickly. Yeah?
Okay. Now I have Marianne, and I don't think Marianne asked a question.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, so Marianne General.
Mike would like a card as well. Mike, we're going to put you on the list. I don't know how long we'll keep going for.
Mike is number 33.
33. We'll probably knock it on the head when we get to 40.
I say 35 tonight.
Oh, okay.
Because, you know, how long are you going to sit here?
Well,
okay. Marianne. Marianne, I feel like there might be some sort of pay raise for you.
Ooh, nice.
Or a better position. Something's being offered that you absolutely can do. I want you to think about it this way. People would not ask you to do it if they didn't think you could. They wouldn't even bother. So I think you can probably do it. And if you want to do it, you should do it. Because I think it'll be a lot better money for you.
Gilia just wants to know which number she is. Just curious, not stressing. Just
26.
And we are currently at?
9.
9. So, yeah, it'll be a little while. But stick around, you know. Don't just listen to everybody's. It's kind of cool.
So this is Chris.
And if you're watching us, please mash that like, comment and subscribe.
Chris General.
Chris wants to be a general. Everybody wants to be a general.
All right. Well, I'll give all those to you.
I think this is an emotional issue that we're dealing with, to be honest, Chris, here. And I think it's, you know, the body language says it all. There's being something offered to you and you're like, oh, really necessarily want to go there, to be perfectly honest. You know, I'm sort of, you know. And sometimes the irony is we resist the very things that our soul yearns to learn, especially if something feels uncomfortable to us. You know, we resist it. And yet these are probably the things that will be the most beneficial to us in our entire lives. So I would suggest, you know that little niggling, you know, oi, oi, oi. It can turn into a bit of clue by four around the side of the head if you're not careful. So try to, I think, embrace a little more and don't be such so closed, you know. Being closed, putting up defenses, I get it, I understand it, but it also keeps out good stuff. And what's in that cup could actually be good for you.
All right, I've got Tammy, General.
That'll be done. Everybody wants to be a general. That's not a bad card.
No. I'm going to say that this is about finding yourself. So, in the tarot, sometimes we see the Empress as Demeter, and other times we see her as Persephone. And both are kind of in a place in mythology where they find their sovereignty, find themselves. So you notice also that she's leaning on that beautiful orange pillow of strength. So, Tammy, I think that you're coming into a place where you really feel grounded, safe, secure, rooted, and ready. And I think you're starting to really realize what you're made of. So I think you're ready. All right.
So we got room for Nicholas R, I think. There's a question.
Nicholas is the last one.
Will me and Jocelyn, if that is how you pronounce it, I apologise if I got it. He really likes her and feels she's the one. Ooh, say no more. All right, well, you are number 35. You've got a little bit of a wait.
So you're going to be the last one. But
yeah.
You can hang out there. All right. Nesha.
Okay.
Nesha, she wants to know if she's going to find a place that she could really afford. One that isn't going to make her like paycheck to paycheck.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Just got to be patient.
You've got to be patient and just do what's necessary. This is my constant gardener card. And the net result is fantastic, but it didn't happen overnight. This really, this took a little time. You know, we had to till the ground, rake it, pull out any big sticks, stones, all that kind of stuff. Plant our seeds, water them, let them germinate, thin them out, pull out any weeds, pull any slugs and snails to the side. We're not spraying everything with Roundup, and we're not yanking on the crops going, come on you bugger, come to me quicker.
So you're going to find just the right place. Yeah?
Patience. It's going to come, but just do what's necessary. Make sure you're looking in the right places. Make sure you're on the right mailing lists or whatever, yeah? You're going to have to sort through some crap. Obviously, you're going to have to sort through some crap. But if you do what's necessary and you're a little patient, abso-bloody-lutely. Yes, definitely.
All right. Margaret, you're number 23. All right. Pam, we'll see what they want to talk to you about.
You do channel.
Oh, listen, Pam, I think they're going to talk to you about both. I do think you're going to get the house. See, it's over here. I think you're going to get the house, but I really think that it's going to be the beginning of next year. I'm sorry, but I just think it's going to be a few months of crazy. But I also think that there's someone new coming into your life. And I think that they have a situation similar to yours where they have grown family and, possibly a grandchild or whatever. So it's kind of like you go from having your solitude to having a whole bunch of family.
Everything.
But I think it's going to take a while. So just hang in there and keep doing what you're doing. All right.
Keep on keeping on. Who we got now?
S. Rosie. What does Spirit have to tell her?
I don't think we had a question for S. Rosie.
No.
But we do have a 5 of Swords for you. Now, it's a tricky one, this one, in isolation, because it can be a struggle and it could also be a boon. It could be. But I think you're embroiled in a little bit of a, how should we say, a little bit of a brusque or difficult situation. Steady now, please, but play nice, children. But even if somebody gets one over on you right now, I think it's nothing more than a hollow victory. It is certainly not. You're certainly not going to be totally overcome by this. You're certainly not going to be, defeated and they're going to be victorious. I think this is just a minor setback that you're going to need to deal with. But it's a lot to do with your attitude here as to whether you completely capitulate or whether you dust yourself down and basically get back on with it. And I think that's it. You're always going to get knocked sideways. No plan survives contact with the enemy. There's always going to be something that bounces you around from pillar to post. But at the end of the day, it's about getting yourself back up and getting back on with it. And honestly, this is just purely a hollow victory. Lose no sleep about it. There's a question from C_.
All
So
right.
we now know that. And Sparky says hello. Hello, Sparky.
What
nice
is
of you
C
to join.
underscores?
Question. When are they? That's the. How does Kyle feel about me? He blocked me out of nowhere, and we really liked each other. Don't know where he had this come from. He's ghosting you. Is that C underscore now?
C underscore, yeah.
Oh, it's how fortuitous! It's your turn right now.
He chickened out because I think he is in a committed relationship and he lied about it.
Oh dear.
So I think he chickened out. And yeah, I think you're right. He ghosted you. I think that he may not really be happy, obviously, in the other relationship if he's thinking of moving on from there. But she might have found out or something, or there's something here that just makes me think he sucked his breath in, freaked out, and ran. Yep.
Ran like hell.
So I know it might be difficult for you, but I think you lucked out here, and you avoided something that could have been even more emotionally upsetting. So as sorry as I am, I think you've dodged a big bullet.
I think so too.
All right.
Too. May not be the answer you want to hear, but
Yeah.
there you go. Sparky's begging for a card, and she watches us all the time. So I think if we can make her 36,
All right, I'll make her number 36.
Because it's Sparky. She's a regular.
All right, but that's absolutely it because we're going to be here.
All right,
forever.
we're going to be here till
All right,
Tuesday.
Savannah.
Yes.
What does Spirit have to tell her?
All right then.
Oh my gosh, how many
The
times?
third time tonight. The third time. Love is the law, love conquers all, so mote it be. This really is it. This again.
Now, Savannah is a chakra crystal energy clinician and a Reiki master.
So there you go.
So physician, heal thyself.
Physician, heal thyself. Get them chakras back in balance. Feed love into the situation. I know it's been difficult. I know somehow I feel that you're dealing with people who are not, how should we say, quite as enlightened as you. But try to be gracious. Try to be gracious and try to rise above it a little bit. And I think feed love into the situation, and you will get the result you're looking for. I think it'll be absolutely fine. Just try to be gracious. I know it's difficult. I know when people need to be choked for their highest good, it's difficult. Yeah. But
it's hard sometimes. But
love is the law. Okay. Love conquers all. So mote it be. That's the third time that card's come up tonight.
Now this one is Dawn, who wanted a message from her dad. Well, Dawn, I don't know if he was a Mason or not. I don't necessarily mean a stonemason. I mean someone in the Masonic order. But I feel like he was a kind of person who had a lot of respect from those around him. I feel that even though he may not have worked as an engineer, I think he was very intelligent. And I feel like his message to you is to use some of the skills that he gave you to take care of your home. Maybe he was kind of the old-fashioned guy that men did certain things and women did other things. But I think that he kind of took you under his wing and showed you how to do some men things. So I think, Dawn, the message is remember the things that he taught you and get on with it. All right.
How cool is that? Love it.
So Mary D would like to know if she's going to get what's owed back.
Oh, that's always fun. And we promptly pull the Justice card, do we? No, we pull the Knight of Cups.
News.
You will get some news of an emotional nature, so maybe perhaps a begging letter. I don't know. But Knights to me very much are messengers, and Cups obviously are very much emotional issues. But there is a flow going on here. There's definitely that river going through here. You might have to go with the flow a little bit here. And I feel it would be the appropriate thing to do. Because I think the person that owes you has full intent to repay. I don't think they're trying to shaft you over.
I can't right now.
I think they're in difficult situation. And then it's emotional matter because, what do? You can only spend $10 once, what do you do with it when there's so much? But brighter times are ahead. And if you are in a position where you can extend the olive branch a little bit, perhaps, and go with the flow here,
some kind of news or contract regarding.
I think you'll get positive news about this.
What are you thinking of doing there, Skits?
Yeah, Skits, let's not set fire to anything, especially yourself.
All right. Gina.
Yes.
Change and renewal. Gina, it's time to wipe the slate clean. It's time to use that new moon on the 10th to make a list of the new things that you want to get done.
Gina 2.0.
Yeah. Again, just make your list and check it twice and get on with the things that are important to you. Saturn is the lesson teacher, and you'll notice that this guy has a big feather in his hat, just like the Fool does. So, time to take what you know, make your list, and make a new you. So it's all about renewal.
Could be Yankee Doodle.
Okay. Kim would like business guidance.
Business guidance.
Hello, Amber. I'm afraid it's too late for you to get a question, but if you'd like to listen to other people's questions, you're certainly welcome to do that, and certainly scroll back and listen to the whole session.
Business guidance.
Business
what about
guidance for
this?
Kim.
This is my Piscean card. And Fishboy's a little bit dramatic, he has to be said. He really is, his receptors go to ours go to 11, man, you know what I mean? But one of the most creative Pisces, I think, that I can remember right now is a fellow called Steve Jobs. And he did okay by himself.
Yeah, he did okay.
So what I think you really need to focus on here is your creativity. You are off the chart creative, without doubt. So harness your creativity and don't get too dramatic about it. Don't get sort of into a fit of the vapors or stomping your feet and all that sort of stuff if things don't go immediately your way. It is things test and adjust. We move down the road. We have to apply corrective inputs all the time when we're steering the car. You don't just get it bang on first time. So you will need to modify your plans. But if you really use that incredible creative skill that you have and dare to think outside of the box, dare to be one of those people that Henry Ford said, for God's sakes, will somebody find me a handful of people with the infinite capacity to not know something can't be done. I know there's a lot of negatives in that, but if you're somebody who just doesn't accept it can't be done, you're already ahead of the game there. So you're going to be doing well. Use your creativity, but do watch for drama, okay? All right, who we got now?
We have Carl R.
Carl R. Don't tell me you pulled strength again.
No, I pulled the Magician.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, Carl, magic is about to happen. Seriously. I think you've been working on something for quite a while, and you've been putting your heart and soul into it, and your mind and your energy. Something you've been working on for a while is going to come into being. And because it's something you've already been working on, don't be worried about the retrogrades. It's okay if you go forward now because it's something you've been working on for a while. And I honestly feel like even though you've been working and working and working, when it happens, you're going to be like, wow, I can't hardly believe it.
Wow, how did that happen?
But
that's because you've been working towards it.
You've earned it. Let the magic happen. So, Carl, looks like a great month for you.
It's okay. It's good to be grateful and appreciative.
All right.
In some way.
Kim says, okay, thank you. No drama.
Good.
All right. Jessica J.
Hello, Jessica. What does she need to know?
What does Spirit want to tell her?
Well, I don't know. You keep pulling cards around all over the place, so I
Just
suppose I
mixing
better
it
go with this one. This is not a bad card. This is very much, this is a card of a. For me, straight off, it's about walking in beauty. It's Tifareth.
Oh, it says, I'm sorry, relationship.
Oh, well, absolutely.
I'm sorry, I thought it said something else. It doesn't.
I'm just going to say what I'm going to say anyway.
Anyway, go for it.
Just whatever. It's a cracking card, this. It really is. This is a card of being victorious. It is, there's a great deal of adoration here, and there's cause for celebration, and there is much happiness, much, yeah. I want to say this much. I'm not very New York, but if you stood on the sidewalk or you stood in line and you don't know what you want, get out the way, kind of thing, isn't it? So it's for you, it's like lead, follow, or get out of the way. And I really feel that you've actually got great leadership ability, and if you harness that a little bit, you can bring about what it is that you're kind of looking to align. So yeah, I see this as a very positive card.
It's called the victory card as well, so there might be something really great going on. All right.
Victorious.
So
You'll be victorious.
Rada wants to know if Rush will reach out. I would say yes. She said, will he reach out today? I would say yes, because this is swift action.
So it's like about now.
Probably already talking to him. Yep,
probably that's why you're not watching, because you're actually
on the phone. Okay.
Even as we speak.
All right. Margaret, no questions. So Margaret, spirit.
All right, let's see what we've got for Margaret. Oh, this is the Minor Justice card. And I think this is maybe about, particularly for you, I think you're being reminded to make best possible use of all available resources. You've got a lot more experience than you credit yourself with. You've got a lot more wisdom than you necessarily credit yourself with. I mean, where I come from, 6 divides very easily by 2, but notice that this character is getting 4 and he may not get any.
Yeah.
This, just because somebody's got a sob story, just because somebody, you've no idea how hard it is, please. Remember sometimes, especially if it's somebody who's very close to you, possibly a family member as well, sometimes you're not helping them if all you do is like bail them out every 5 minutes and what have you. This is where you become an enabler, believe it or not. So sometimes making best possible use of all available resources will really help you. Does anybody want this cat? Please.
Oh,
she's just impossible. She's impossible. But yeah, balance it out and make best possible use of all available resources, including your own. You're the most precious resource you have. So yeah, that's very much that.
All right. Oh my.
What you got now?
I have.
We're going through it. Great.
Charlene. No, we still have tons to go.
I know.
We're on number 24.
But that's better than not.
All right. Yeah, but that's going to be another half hour.
So Margaret actually does have a question. If we had Margaret on the list, I think she was on earlier.
I wanted to know if I'll get the job.
Yeah,
I think that was Margaret that you just did.
Oh, there was. Oh well, there you go.
So the 6 of Pentacles.
Six of making best. But you may have to decide. You're going to get more than one offer, I think, to be perfectly honest.
I think that you may have to coerce them into paying what you want to get paid.
Well, yeah, make best possible use of all available resources. Don't sell yourself
Margaret.
Short. That's very much the case. All right.
Charlene wants to know about fertility, I believe. I'm just going to check back and make sure that I have...
Sorry, I hope that makes sense to you, Margaret. We're just... I go off at the deep end. I thought you said it was somebody... No, that relationships was long before. I don't know. Charlene, that's your turn.
Fertility card.
Oh, God. Have a cat instead.
Oh, interesting. This is Archangel Raphael, known as God's healer. So I'm going to say that something that's out of balance needs to come back into balance in order for fertility to take place. Like pH, an acid, or something else within the endocrine system. There is not a permanent issue of infertility, but something has to be healed for fertility to take place.
How interesting.
All right. Maxie wants to know if she will continue with her girlfriend.
All right.
Well, we assume Maxie. I don't know. Okay.
I think.
It's interesting.
This is an interesting one. I did mention earlier challenges that we seek, don't we? Something for our souls thing. I think you're right, by the way. I think we are talking about a same-sex couple here. This card would tend to indicate that to me. It always pops up.
Well, I think Maxie knows what the score is, but I'm concerned that the girlfriend may not have completely made her choice yet.
You know, you might be absolutely bloody right.
So I think, Maxie, that...
I'm going to defer to Lisa.
I think your girlfriend cares for you very much, enjoys your company, and loves you very much, but might be a little confused. So I think if you can offer counsel and support and space when needed, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but isn't it difficult to be dispassionate when you're actually involved?
It is. It's very hard not to take things personally when you're the other person.
Yeah, absolutely. Because the Hierophant is the hardest lessons that we ever learn, but the singularly most valuable ones. They are life-changing stuff. So
Sorry,
yeah,
I jumped in there.
No. This to me is very much about personal growth challenges here, and so yeah, it's hard to be to not take things personally when you are the other person. Yeah. But there's bigger issues at foot here, and I think there is some confusion definitely in your other half's thing.
All right, so I see we have more people who have just shown up. Who are asking for cards, but I'm afraid we're full for the night. We've already written down as many people as we can, but please do stay and listen to other people's questions and answers, because there might be something that will help you.
Gotcha.
Now, Gulia TV.
Gulia, tell us.
Any question?
Did she? I'll have to go back.
On which number?
Yeah, I think she did ask a question. Hold on, let me. Where's my? Thank you, guys. Interview the TV shows you play.
Oh, that's why I wrote TV.
So there.
Victory. Yes.
Victory. Yes. It's good.
Yes, they're going to call you.
Hell yeah.
And I don't know. Is it something to do with Channel 6? Is there a Channel 6?
I don't know. It might be.
It's going to go very well for you. And I think they may also ask you to do some voice things for other things. I don't know why I'm getting that. But yeah, nice. Go for it. Go for it. Say yes. And say yes to whatever you can say yes to. It's a great experience.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
She loves that.
B wants to know about relationship.
Okay. Any particular question or just...
Relationship.
You know what? This is a bit of an interesting card for me. I love this card. Aces indicate that we are at a very pivotal point right now, and we're dealing with it, and we have got. I don't know. I just feel this is partly. It's okay. It's time to breathe. It's time to exhale a little bit to loose off that crazy pressure that you've been, and also understand that you don't get water lilies unless you've got a pile of crap at the bottom of the pond. So this, I think, is very much about just be and see what develops. See what develops. Just learn to breathe. Finally, learn to breathe. Exhale. Take the pressure off. Let's just explore and see where it goes, because I think this has got the potential. There's a huge amount of potential indicated in this card, without doubt. And it's interesting that we have the 5 streams as well, so we've got the spirit thing going on there. We don't have time to do the tarot lesson. So I think it's
a positive relationship.
It's a very positive card, yeah. It is positive, yeah, definitely. And so, yeah, it's, there's lots coming into this, and there's lots of flow going with this. And so, yes, definitely, it's okay. Is all I just want to say. It's okay. And I think that sums it up.
Okay.
It's okay.
The name Walter was coming into my mind.
Well,
all right. Virgo Sun, no question.
Did they not? I thought they might have. Let me go back.
Virgo Sun?
I thought I saw something. Hold on. Is Siraj a bad guy?
Yes.
Okay. There's your answer. Moving on.
Well, he's... This is somebody who is very economical with the truth.
Oh, God, we've got the king of bloody cups.
So...
Right.
They don't necessarily lie, but they leave out important details.
Economical with the truth is a good way of putting it.
You know?
Yes. They may not be entirely forthcoming.
Yeah. So just if you're going to proceed with caution and learn to read between the lines, because they purposely try to hide information.
So Radha just says, which number are you on? Well, while you were on the phone, we did your reading.
And you got the 8 of Wands, so that's yes, he's going to make contact very quickly.
Yes. And we're surprised that you're not on the phone to him right now, which you might have been. So there you go.
All right.
Anyway, moving on. What we got now?
Guap Princess wants to know about income.
Incoming. Let's have a look. Oh, Justice card. Interesting card. Definitely contracts. Yes, definitely contracts. I know Mercury retrograde is perhaps not the best time to go into contracts, but it's okay if you want to revisit something that you've been working on for a little while. But yeah, Justice card. Just don't sell yourself short would be my advice here. Sometimes we take, an unreasonable offer out of desperation, and that's not honoring yourself. It's easy to find clients where you can work for nothing. It really is. But, you're going to get great exposure. Yeah, but that don't pay the bills, does it? So don't sell yourself short. That said, if there's an opportunity to do something at a reduced rate, if there's a great possibility of getting well known through that, do that. But that's for you to balance out. And it really is balancing it out. And notice this isn't blind justice. This is taking into account everything you can see. And not just what you can see. If you notice, he's got a ruddy, great big blue stone straight over his third eye here. So use your intuition. If your intuition's ringing alarm bells in your head, Guap, just listen to them, okay? Just, this don't feel right. It ain't right if it don't feel right. If you go, I don't know why, but I really vibe to this, then go with it, by all means. So take your intuition, take what you know, but profoundly, do not sell yourself short. Don't. Moving on.
All right, well.
And she says, that's me right now, selling myself short.
Nessa, you're right. You're right. I skipped you because we did NESHA's question, and I didn't do a card for you.
Oops,
I skipped
naughty you.
But she said she had to step out for a phone call. That's really funny. So, Jean, yes, you made the list. You're number 34, and this is the card for Nessa.
All right, then. And
Nessa. Okay.
It's not so bad.
5s are struggles.
Can be.
But I think this struggle is with yourself.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of energy this month, especially for Gemini, about letting go of the past, taking the lesson and letting go. It's hard. There's sometimes that we are just never gonna find the answer or the closure. Why did this happen that way? Why was I treated this way? Things you didn't deserve, whatever it is. Sometimes you're never going to get the answer or the closure that you're looking for. This is about you turning around to those 2 cups that are filled behind you, picking the 2 cups up that are still filled, and going on and having the best revenge by living a wonderful, exciting life.
The best revenge
is to live well.
Yes. Love your enemies. It does their head in.
Yep. All right. So Victoria's question.
Yes.
Should she do the counseling or the graphic design?
Oh, God, you know what? I don't even need a card. Do the Leo thing. Do both. Oh, look, you worry. You got it. You worry too much. Life is, and I'm only half joking when I say do both. I think you overthink things, my dear. You really, really do. And I think sometimes you're doing manifestation in reverse. You're pulling yourself into a place where you don't want to be by worrying about so much stuff. And what you need to do is really just like put your focus into just see yourself doing the incredible things. See yourself doing it. Align with that. Align with the joys that you experience by doing what you do, whether it's counseling or whether it's graphic design.
I think she's doing both.
I think do both. I was only half joking when I said, do the Leo thing when forced to choose between two things. Do both.
Do both, yeah.
Do both. And you can, because they work.
Yep.
They work. They work. And, so yeah. What number are we on? What number are we? We did you, Virgo Sun.
We did Virgo Sun. You're back
might have tuned out for a while.
You might have tuned out. You have to go back. We did you.
Nip back and replay. And while you're watching this, do like, comment, and subscribe. We like that a lot. So anyway, and it helps us be less of a well-kept secret.
We're just finishing number 30.
Number 30. Oh my gosh! Look at the time as well. We've been blowing through time like you wouldn't believe. So yeah, this is very much just. Try not to worry so much. I know that's a effing trite thing to say. I know it's difficult, but you don't understand. Okay, maybe I don't understand, but I do know that what you focus on comes into focus. Mm-hmm. And so focus on...
I think you could find time to do both, and I think that oddly, even though you think they're not related, I think they will be.
Curiously enough, they strangely are. Strangely enough, yes.
All right. Because the information that you learn about counseling and people's psyche will give you an edge on how to reach them through pictures and graphics. Okay.
So you guys are just joining.
Says thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. You guys that are just joining us now, like we have a Deep Shika Sankar and we have Hearts Love Joe. Guys, unfortunately, you're too late for a reading this time. We've still got a bunch of people to work through. And we'll be here until Tuesday. Yeah, at this rate. But please do take your time to scroll back and have a look through what we've said.
Stevie D, they didn't ask a question.
I don't think were they on yours or mine?
I thought Stevie D was one of yours.
It doesn't ring a bell with me, so I think
bells are wrong.
My bell is not rung. It's not.
All right, Stevie D, I'm just going to go for it.
Have at it.
Oh, happiness.
Well, that'll do. That's not too shabby.
I feel like there's something very positive going on with living arrangements and reaching a goal and feeling very comfortable, like finally feeling comfortable, especially if this is in a situation where for a while you've been really kind of walking on eggshells, trying to fit in and trying to get things to kind of gel. I think it's going to gel. I think it's going to happen. And I think you're going to be really happy.
Nice.
So believe it.
That's the important
believe
thing.
It.
Yes.
All right.
I don't believe it. And that is why you fail.
Elizabeth wants to know about a job. And if she's going to get the food bank job.
Oh, yeah, I recall
that. Was yours. That's Elizabeth.
That was
and Nessa says, Lisa and Anton, you are both amazing giving back. No, you're very welcome. We love doing this, and if we had more time, we'd do more of it, but time is very precious.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, the food bank.
You know what? Yes. She wants to know if she's going to get the food bank job. I think yes, and set your sights even higher than that. And I'll tell you for why, because the High Priestess is... this is an amazing card, but she truly understands that nobility is giving your life in service to others, and that she's given her life in service to the old gods, but she not just represents the old gods to the people, but she represents the people to the old gods. She has become this incredible bridge, this conduit, and I think you have a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful. And I'm even getting the old goosebumps chills
I
here.
see, yeah.
You've got this incredible way of righting wrongs, and you've got such a wonderful and noble and fantastic and beautiful heart. Please just follow that, and don't let anybody pee on your bonfire. Okay, I really feel that's so important, because the world needs more people like you, without doubt. And yeah, I think they'd be honoured to have you. They really would. But I think almost set your sights a little higher than that. I think there's your role. You're in
administrator as well as someone who's the
yep.
administrator.
Yes, exactly. Rather than just pass it out, be part of what makes it all work. And I think that's where your skill set's at. You have this wonderful sense and ability.
Now I wrote down a Mike, and he's one of you.
He just had a question. No question. He just asked for a card. So
all right, Mike.
What you got for Mike?
I think you may have an opportunity to move. If you want to physically change residence, that opportunity is going to come forward. I would not necessarily sign a lease during Mercury retrograde, unless it's something you've been working on for a while.
Yep, that's a fair play.
But if it's not an actual physical move, which I do think you're going to get an offer to move, it's moving forward with something, like possibly getting more serious in a relationship, where you might spend more time at someone else's home. So there's something going on with living arrangements in a very positive way.
True.
The next question is very interesting.
Guys, you are so welcome. We get some lovely comments here, so thank you so much. We love to do this, and as Lisa said, if we had more time, we'd do it more often, but we do the best we can. But it's so important to give back to our community. So this is why we do that. And, asking for you to pay it forwards as well. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please do, because it really helps us be less of a wild-kept secret.
Okay. The next question is from a woman named Jean, who wants to know if she's going to find out the paternity of her daughter.
Ooh.
Now, when I first wrote this question down...
I want you to take this one.
When I first wrote the question down, Spirit said to tell you to look at her, and you will know. But I am going to pull a card. And boy, has this situation stirred a lot of gossip.
Ooh, emotional stuff.
If one of the choices of parent is Pisces, I would say that there might be a Pisces involved. But I think that you can circumvent, well, obviously you can have a DNA test done, but I also think you can circumvent all of this drama, and it may not be who you want, right?
Oh,
but when you look at that daughter, you know who the other parent is. So it's a tough one, but I think you got to stop the drama.
Drama serves nobody. It really does.
All right. Nicholas. Is Justine the one?
Let's have a look, mate. Why don't we have a look? Let's see what we got. And the answer is, I think you're almost hung. You're a hung jury here. I want to say that. Swords divide. So you could go either way, even though you think she might be. You could still. You're still not. I know you're a bit smitten. But it's down to you ultimately. You have the sword of control here.
I don't know. Or does she like to remain in control?
Who's got the sword? Who's got the sword? Well, I don't know. I'm going to give you a bit of advice, and I don't know where the hell this is coming from. But be authentic.
Yes.
Be authentic.
Perfect advice.
Be 100% authentic version of yourself. Do not try to be a second-rate version of somebody else. Do not try to shape yourself into what you think somebody wants to see. Be authentic, okay? And that way you can then basically decide, if this is going places, or if, it was just a, yeah. I don't know. And the other thing, apart from being authentic, I think it's important for you to not smother
Yeah, because aces are beginnings.
This is a potential.
Aces are beginnings.
There's a potential here.
Recognize.
There's the desire. There's the desire. If that is the right word with the sword as well. The desire to move into this. So will it come about? It could. It absolutely could. But you have to be authentic. And I think also don't smother. Don't squeeze the soap so hard in the bath it shoots out of your hand, if you know what I mean.
I've always hated
You sort of didn't know that expression, but you know what I mean. It's like when you try to grab something too quickly and stuff. So,
all right.
So just chill.
Yeah, it's
just
in the beginning
chill.
stage. It doesn't have to be.
Don't squeeze don't wring the crap out of it. You know, be authentic.
Let it breathe.
And let's
grow.
see what develops.
So we're not saying no.
No,
we're
not
just saying
no.
Maintain your dignity.
We're not saying not no.
Sparky is the last person. Does Sparky have a question?
I don't know. Did you have a question? I don't know. Well, apparently NC and Sparky know one another, so I don't know who this is. And NC's asking a question, but you're too late,
no,
kid.
Sparky's question.
Sparky's question, I don't know. Well, here you go. 2 of Swords.
All right. Choices, decisions. I think that's interesting that I'm going to say to you, you are...
Love. She wants Libra. Love.
Okay.
It's love, baby.
I feel like this card came because you're in that liminal space.
Oh, aren't you?
That, like you're not the ocean, you're not the land. You're in that space where you're standing there in the wave, So I know you're asking a question about romance, but I feel like this is very much about loving yourself and recognizing that you are whole and complete on your own, and then you will find another person who's whole and complete on their own who will become your partner. So the choice or decision that you have to make is about not looking for your other half because you are your other half. And also, I think trying to find someone spiritual who will get that you live half of the time in another place.
She says, I'm a marsh. I love it. But think about it. That's where the magic happens, the liminal spaces. Yeah. It is those are the incredible.
Between,
it's not night, but it's not day, And the shore, is it what defines the shore? Is it the sea or is it the land? What defines the shore? But that interaction, that liminal space, it's so wonderful. And I think you're quite a magical person, be told, Sparky. So I think, you deserve somebody magical too. So
all right.
We all need that message. I need to work on that too. Love for myself, says Gilda. We all do. We all do. We're all guilty, I think, to some extent, of not honouring our own sovereignty. Especially, spiritual people will give so much. They will give so much. They love to give. They love to help. And they're pretty crap at taking quite a lot of the time, and even just taking credit or taking time for themselves or taking time to forgive themselves and go, you know what, you made a right bolognese there, but whatever, it's all good. I think we do a number on ourselves too frequently. And so a little time, honestly, if you want to help other people, you first got to help yourself. So it's so important to...
But I do, Sparky. I feel like the work that you're doing is very important.
It is, yeah. Well, listen. So we've been doing this like
almost an hour and a half.
Almost an hour and a half, which is
a lot of talking.
That's a lot of talking. I've got through 2 glasses of water. We've ejected 2 cats repeatedly.
Yeah, we're struggling again now. We just want to cuddle.
We're just going to cuddle now. Is that right? We're going to be cute for about 30 seconds.
All right. So we'll see you tomorrow morning for Elevensies.
Yes, please. If you've been watching us, do like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We very much enjoy doing this. We enjoy doing our morning show. So if you're having your coffee around 11 o'clock tomorrow, please join in. Yeah, we'll share whatever it is. Thoughtful Thursdays. We'll have to think about what we're thinking about tomorrow. because that's what's on the agenda. Thoughtful Thursdays. It's always
One
good
never
to
knows.
One never can tell. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. And, you know, guys, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. Everybody's saying nice things.
Yes, you're very welcome, and we'll see you soon.
We will. We will. So, yeah, please do follow us on all the social media. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, Danny's
we're
been
on
putting
Facebook.
some great pictures of stuff that we've gotten in up on Instagram.
Follow us everywhere. Yes, Gilda, Elevensies. We like Elevensies. Elevensies is good. You know, it's the one after second breakfast. So that'll be us.
Let's have another cup of coffee.
Oh, well, not now. No, you don't want to see me over caffeinated this time of day.
All right. Thank you all very much for listening.
Yes, thank you.
Take good care and hope that we helped.